For the big one, Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
6 yards pickup.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out of fumble. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That's complete to Mooney, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's letting this one go for 4. It's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
There's another example of playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 36-yard line.
On first down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Metcalf, incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Two seconds to go, first quarter. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Able to fight through one tackle. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Giants nothing.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here comes Grant on the return. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the Giants' 33-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not. He went on 3rd and long. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try to get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 14. Giants.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Made at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Returnable for Grant. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. That's complete. The timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Can't see no damn play.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
What's going on here?
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. He's got it first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Operating from the gun. Herbert dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. A good pickup there at 22.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
If they want a 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here.
What am I doing?
Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Gotta be lying, bro. He's just not in right now.
Taylor. Might have gotten this one down to the 28.
I got Joey Bosa.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Herbert on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. From the gun, Herbert. Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller, 28 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
3-0.
And that'll set him back 5. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Ravens 24. Giants 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The game is fucking frozen. Can't choose no plays. You see that shit?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's not open up this fucking play.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, the ball back in the air. Now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a home right at the 44-yard line.
What's up?
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pump it into the air.
The ball.
And this is a
Like,
tip
he
drill.
right.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Taylor. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2
Might be
shy of
wrong,
the 30.
man. It's fucking-
12
I got
yards to
to be
pick up
wrong,
there.
bro.
Good for
They might
Raven
hold it down.
first.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need,
They might hold it down.
than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Look at that.
He's
It's
got a first
going
down, much
down.
more inside the 20.
It's going down.
He's able
He's
to
gonna
go
be
32
disrespectful
on
today.
that. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
Yes, sir.
they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football,
Exactly.
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He's gonna get disrespectful today.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And if they want a 1st times tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
That's big time stuff. That's from the same guy, the apple drop.
Let's throw this one out. Oh, yeah. This is my first Super Bowl loss in Madden, so fuck it. My first Super Bowl loss. I think I've been Super Bowl 4 times, bro. I'm 3-0.
So that'll
I'm
back
3-0
him up
in Super Bowl.
5.
This is my first loss, bro. This is my first ever loss.
Now, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And the lead grows
We had
even
more
larger
time,
here
man.
in the
It's
third
probably
quarter.
interesting, but I'm like, y'all defense ain't good. I can see that.
Ravens 31.
I ain't won a game
Giants,
without
nothing.
defense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We been out
Takes
physical.
this
They more
about 5
physical than
yards
us.
deep.
I know you see that. They a lot more physical
Getting
than
a
us.
couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the
Damn, we
27.
can't pick a play. Like, this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't pick a play. The game glitching. This is how a nigga going down. That's how I went down. That's how I went down, boy.
Trying to get one more in here before the
got
quarter
outplayed.
breaks.
That nigga Metcalf can't even get over. He the offense.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The full start backs him up 5, first and 15.
I ain't never seen niggas play like this.
From the gun, Wilson.
Look at that shit. Watch that play.
Couldn't connect.
You can tell that shit over
Ingram
with,
was the
bro.
intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, Russell
This will
Wilson.
probably be the last play of the quarter. On second and 15 now. Wilson, and he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. The Giants on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. They take a shot down.
How many losses I had in Super Bowl,
Winds
bro?
up falling incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Niggas play like this,
Despite the amount
man.
of pressure he's been under
This is a lot more physical than this, man. Like,
They're now only 35 here following a
on the run, I
43-yard
can't believe my cornerbacks can't break
And the
off the
Ravens set up well
receivers.
to
Like,
begin
man,
their
we got some
drive as it'll
receivers,
be getting into enemy
man. What?
territory already.
No.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge
this
there.
is a
He's had his
freestyle
way in
move,
this
boy.
one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard
Listen,
there, and
man,
it's
we just
second
got
and
outplayed
11. After the
physically,
loss to
man.
start out, here's second and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor.
know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even fighting about
5
it.
yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I know, like, he's looking at the nigga like, what's doing?
He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On first down, Taylor. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
We're going to go out all blitz. I ain't never ever played like this. Not in the Super Bowl. This shit just disconnected. He disconnected. It was lagging.
Made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna finish. Hit the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Just like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, don't make sense. I really get it. I'm ready to get into the chicken. I take your finger, lick a chicken. I'm getting to the good guap.
Yo.
Cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check, T-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes.
That's how I do that.
You know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it.
It was a good game, man. You gotta shit that man in.
But they never do it. They went up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and a J's in a way. Got a new wristwatch where they don't take time. I pull up on the hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a three-point shot. Well, this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna finish. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Just like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, don't make sense to really get it.
Come on, pull up on me.
That JD finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks.
Come on, pull up on me. Show me what you about. Let me show you how it works.
Nike
Keep it playing. I really do this shit. Dumping you on the curb. Every you up. It's over. I blame Bobby Wagner. I blame Bobby Wagner. Yeah, Joe, you still watching it? Yo, look, you see what Bobby Wagner said? No, you didn't, man. You ain't want no Super Bowl. What? No, you didn't. You went out there.
Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold places.
Man, I ain't never lost in the Super Bowl, bro. So this is how it looks when I guess when a nigga lose in the Super Bowl, man.
Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish.
I don't know, bro. I really can't call it right now. I gotta let it soak in. I really expected my D line to be out there more than it was, though, bro. I don't know what they was out there doing. Nah, he had like an average line, bro. Like two strong niggas on the right side, but he wasn't running right. So I was like, I done played every formation against that nigga, bro. That shit not working. I ran like 4 or 5 formations to stop that run play. This shit ain't working. Then you know what I'm saying? It was all fucked up. We let 2 touchdowns right in the middle. It was all fucked up. Niggas was just tired, I guess. There was nothing I could have did with that. Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, but we gonna bounce back though, for sure. We gonna bounce back for sure, bro. I need my run back. Hey, tell that nigga I need my run back, bro. I need my run back. Tell him we gonna run that shit back. But we're 1-1 though. Like, he beat me, I beat him. We're 1-1. I'ma take this shit on the chin. Ain't got no choice.
Running it back, never cap, out of the draft. Watching me bow, as soon as I snap, hit of the pack.
Hell yeah, you gotta lose.
That's probably the worst L I took in Madden, nigga. Look, turns to a bitch. That was a tough L, man.
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation.
I ain't never heard of that one. That boy came out to the Glock, put that 21 Savage. That's a tough L though, man.
Hey yo,
That's a tough L. That's probably a tough L I took right there.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping
Get
on
that
the white
motherfucker,
tee. Shorty
man.
got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm
Man, nah, I put Bosa on the other end, bruh. Remember I told you he had an O-line hurt, but he had two strong niggas on the right side? I wonder if I read that play wrong. Like, the right side was their left side, right? Some shit like that. I don't know, man. But man, I was trying to put Bosa on the other side. He was lined up. The right guards were strong. Man, my cornerbacks. I mean, they kept falling asleep. And we really lost, bro. My cornerbacks could not come off the block. These bitches were getting blocked 10 yards down the field, nope. Niggas was getting blocked 10 yards down the field, nigga. Like, what the hell? Man, he definitely y'all coach me right there. That's alright, bro. That's alright, bro. Throw that 21 on. Glock on my lap every day on strap.
You see you getting on later? Run that bit. Might get on that battlefield. Might get on that battlefield. Shake it off. Hell yeah. It's my first I'm good though. We're gonna light that gas up. Alright, bro.
LeVar buys LaMelo a new Rolls Royce. Boy got nice ass rolls. Uh-oh. Locked in. Niggas acting around against him, I ain't buying it.